chilly in here. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Bum, 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 bum. 2. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Oh, she stopped playing music. The lady next door was like playing a lot of loud music. And so now that I gone live, I guess she stopped. Yay. That's good for us. Hello, hello. Where is everybody tuning in from? How is everybody? Excuse me. I should have got my water. I keep forgetting to get my water before I get on live. Where is everybody tuning in from? Hello, hello. Where is everybody at? I am in America. If you are new to my live, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. My name is Asia. I talk about project management. I talk about marketing. I talk about a lot of stuff over here. And today I wanted to talk about storytelling because it's fun. Storytelling is fun. Storytelling is very good in marketing too because it gives your... I'm looking for my pen. There it is. It gives your listener, your audience, and your readers something to engage with. And it allows them to put themselves in a position where they can reflect about what you're saying and how you're delivering it. And so storytelling is really good for marketing. It's good for advertising, and a lot of the commercials that you see on TV, a lot of the scripting that you see in movies and stuff, all that comes from good storytelling. So I wanted to talk about storytelling today, and also the fact that I am doing a live masterclass on how to make money from anywhere. So where's everybody tuning in from? Let me know in the chat. Hello, hello. Hello, Kumar. How are you? Good morning. Hello, is it dialing at? Hello. What a nice smile. Thank you. How are you today? How is everybody today? Did y'all have a good... What's today? Today is... Oh, hello from India. Okay, so it must be Tuesday morning for you then, I think, because it's 11:30 p.m. here. So, All in Royalty podcast, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Hey Z, if anybody is looking for a social media manager or anybody to do your editing, Z is really, really good about that. He's got a good turnaround and he's very professional. And so if anybody's looking for a social media manager or anybody to do your editing, he does some of my videos and he does a great job. So shout out to Z. Zohab. Okay. Hi from Texas. Hello. What part of Texas? I was just in Texas in November. I was in Texas in November, and I'm contemplating about going back. Like, I should be going this week, actually. There's a event this weekend in Texas, but I'm not sure. I still gotta figure out if I'm going to Texas or the Carolinas. It's a very busy year. Okay, hi from Texas. Good. How has your day been? Dylan. Hi, Dylan. Thank you for asking. My day has been good. No complaints. It's been nice. It's been quiet. I've done a lot of, I did some cooking today. Well, I made pasta salad, so that's one of my favorites. So I made some pasta salad and, yeah, edited some videos, worked on some stuff. It was a low-key day, but it was good. It was eventful. Where am I from? I'm out of Atlanta, Georgia. So I am on the East Coast. How did I get in contact with Z? Z and I have been in contact. We met through LinkedIn about a year and a half ago. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. So those LinkedIn connections that you get, some of them are really good. Because that's literally how we connected. And he is very good at what he does. Okay. What is your work? I am a project manager by degree. However, I specialize in marketing and consulting. I am here to help you get your clients and your retention up, and I help you like plug those leaky sinks. You know what I mean? Like find the little loopholes that you're missing within your business, and I help you fill those so that you can continue to keep your clients and continue to make more income. And the longer that they stay with you, and because they're dedicated to you, and because they like and love and trust you, they stay with you time and time again. So I help you to do that. Okay. I need him to do my video editing. Yes, he's really good. He's really good. Z, if you want to put your email in the chat, you can do that. So what kind of videos do you do all in royalty? I'm very curious. Talk to me. What kind of videos do you do? Are you on YouTube already, or is this something off YouTube, or are you... Let me know. Let me know. This is your hobby, I think. What hobby? Thank you, Z. Yeah. So, me being on lives on YouTube is something new. I've been doing it for a few weeks now, but I've been on YouTube for the last 3 years consistently. And then I've just been going live a lot more consistently now. One, because of the whole TikTok thing. I was like, you know what? Mm-mm. And then when they said TikTok, I think Meta bought TikTok. I was like, let me go ahead and leave that over there, because I already know how Facebook is, and I already know how Instagram is, and they kind of don't show all your stuff, and you don't own it, right? So YouTube is different in that regard, right? Nobody owns YouTube. All the creators own YouTube. So all of your stuff is yours, and it stays yours. So that's why I like YouTube. And YouTube, you can get monetized, and you stay monetized through the platform once you get to the 4,000 watch hours, you get monetized. And then you can sell your merchandise and stuff through there. You can still do your affiliate links. And so I'm in marketing, so I do sponsorship marketing as well. And so as I'm growing my channel, I'm actively looking for sponsorships. So there's a lot of green flags with YouTube that I like. So that's why I do this. Okay, information videos and motivationals. I love that. I love that. Good job. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. How old are you? What's your lifetime? So I am in my 30s. So I am a millennial. So I'm on the other end of 30s. But I've been told I have a baby face. So, okay. Love, baby. Hello, hip hop. How are you? Let's see here. Every human love others. Yes, Kumar. Yes. You have such a peaceful vibe. It's very comforting. Thank you, Luke. How are you today? I'm glad you could make it. I'm glad you could join us. I love that. I'm glad to have you. So where is everybody from? Let me know in the chat. Sister, you looking 20. I used to get like 12, and I was like, I'm not 12. And so now I've gotten a little bit older. I guess I don't get it as much, but I have changed certain things about my delivery, what I wear, how I present myself, so I look older. And sometimes I don't wear natural hair all the time, because it does make me look very youthful. And when I wear other hairstyles, it makes me look older. So, you know. It is what it is. Okay. Thank you, hip hop. Absolutely not lying. I had 12 for a long time. And then I would get these weird people that would be like, the guys would be like, oh my God, you look like you're 12. And I was like, actually, I'm like, I think I might have been like 20 or something. I was like, actually, I'm like 20. He's like, oh, so you got a man? I was like, yeah. First of all, you just said I was 12. Now you want to know if I got a man. Bye-bye. See there? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Okay. Let me see. You're definitely wife material. Thank you. So, yeah. You like Tamil men. I don't know what Tamil means. Is that Indian man? What is that Tamil? Mm-mm-mm. Not sure what that means. I love how diverse YouTube is, and I meet people from all walks of life. I wish I could get y'all. I think I'm gonna have to post a link, but I wish I could like hear your voices because I like accents. That's my like weakness, I guess. I don't know if it's a weakness, but you know how people like ASMR? I just like accents. I feel like I'm ASMR with accents. Part of India, Tamil Nadu. Okay. So I have not been to India, so I can't say if I didn't like Indian men or not. Or do or not. I can't say. But I don't have a type. I don't have a type. So, bum, 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 bum. What's your favorite type of accent? Oh, that's a good one. It used to be. It's probably like British accents. I think kind of like Queen Charlotte, or people in like London, UK. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, and then some Caribbean. So yeah, but but see, here's the thing. Only probably because I hear them so often, I hear them the most. Right now, there may be some that are gorgeous that I have not heard yet, because there are so many different accents out there. So just the more I travel, the more I experience, the more I hear different accents. But those have been my top two for a while. Hello, Alonzo. How are you? What about you all? Do y'all have any accents? Do y'all have any favorite accents that you like to hear? Like when you listen to it, you're like, it sounds so nice. um, yes. Hi, Alonzo. How are you? Blue, possibly so. Yeah. Rich. Yeah. We like rich accents too. Yeah. We are passenger princesses over here. Oh, I am aspiring passenger princess. So if you are looking, because people always ask me, am I single? Yes, I'm single, but I'm looking to be 100% passenger princess. I need to be wine and dined and taken care of, okay? Scottish. Oh, yes. And then Australian is really nice too, right? I love Australian accents too. Let's see here. British, love it, yeah. And Scottish accent is very interesting. Yeah, there's some good accents out there. Evening, Asia. What are you discussing tonight? So, right now we're actually discussing different accents. I was telling them that I do have I like certain accents, and I wish I could listen to your all's voices, because I'm very much an audio person. Like, I like to hear things. So, who pays for first date? They pay for the first date. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Men, yes, men. Because you can't be a princess if you pay for the date. That's not princess then. Princesses are always taken care of. Honestly, you're a nice girl. Thank you, Kumar. At space between. Angel face. Hi, Ireland. Queens, too. Yeah. Yes, Queens. Queens. Oh, yeah, I don't have my earrings on, right? Yeah. And it would have been good with this outfit. I didn't think about it. There's somewhere in here. I sang last night. Were you here last night when I sang? I sang to Camille. Maybe tomorrow. See, if I sing to y'all every night, then y'all might get spoiled. So we'll wait. We'll wait. I did practice today, but I didn't do any special songs for today. So maybe another time. Oh, hey, okay. Hey, awesome. Hey, Q. Cheese fan, hello. Today the family got together. How are you? Hey, Cheese fan. How is the family? How are you doing? So Chief is one of our members. He comes quite often, but he had a death in the family. So we've been sending him a lot of prayers. So I'm glad to see him, and I'm glad that the family is doing okay, and I'm glad that y'all all had lunch together. That's beautiful. Luke says your singing is hypnotizing. When I practice, it's hypnotizing. Otherwise, it's great. I'm just kidding. So yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. We're glad that you're here, Chiefs. Yep. As Kumar said, God bless you. You got all good things. Yeah. You do. Yep. Luke says, either way, you're a joy to have around. Yes. Yes. You like Southern accents or Spanish? Ooh. See, now you're giving me choices. See? I like that. So probably because I'm already in the South, it's normal here, right? It's kind of normalized for me because I'm here already. There are people who are in Charleston though, and I for the longest time thought they were Caribbean. I promise you I did, until they was like, I from Charleston. That Geechee. That Geechee is that's a little thick. It's a little thick. So not necessarily those per se. It's just like I don't know. It's almost like it has to be kind of, like it flows, but it sounds like almost like French. I love French too. I don't know. I like accents. It's just the way they sound. And then I do have some family in New York, so I like their accent because it just sounds so completely different from mine. And so when I'm there, they will say stuff. And it was like, oh, I like your accent. And I'm like, I don't have one. Isn't that interesting that we all don't think we have accents, but then you go somewhere else and you clearly hear it, right? Any accent that I dislike? Not necessarily. Some are harder to understand than others. Like I was watching a video the other day, or today I think, where the lady had a very thick accent. But I don't think I dislike any of them. I think it's more so frustrating that you can't understand what they're saying. So then it may appear like it's dislike, but it's just like, it's disheartening because you can't understand them. And so most people don't like to, we don't like to feel like we don't understand with you, but then we don't want to tell you, but we don't know how to it's that kind of thing. I think it's just awkward. Luke. Whoever wipes her up is blessed beyond words. Oh, thank you, Luke. Okay, I think Q is a mess. Q is a mess. Speaking into existence, I guess. We love Asia's accent. Correct, Mr. Thank you. Okay, she's a lot of weight just got taken off my chest. Thanks for you guys' support, and to know I have people behind me and lifting me up feels amazing. Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you, Chiefs. I'm glad you said that. Yes, Q is over here manifesting. So silly. You are so silly. Oh, man. So, what did y'all do today? Like, how was your day? Because I know some of us on the East Coast, I know some of us it's early morning for us. Any plans for today? Anything exciting? I was thinking I wanted to do a little bit of I think Q mentioned it last night about storytelling. And so I've been thinking about that most of today. Am I Kenyan? No, I'm not Kenyan. So I've spoken a lot about Kenya because I went to Kenya in October of last year. And that was my very first time going to Africa. And so I did a live about Africa and how much I enjoyed it. And I went to an orphanage and I spent 10 days there, and I saw over 300 something children, and we would see what they ate every day. They ate maize, I think is what they call it. It was like just like beans, like look, if you could think of like corn, red beans, and like what other, maybe like a kid, like a northern bean or something, and they would eat that every day. That would be like lunch, and then they would have to pull up their water from the well, and then you would see, all the chickens and the geese kind of running around the compound, I guess compound, I don't know, orphanage. And yeah, just kind of seeing how they live. They would every day, the teachers now, they would hand wash the clothes, and they would hang them out on the fence, and that's how they would dry their clothes every day. It rained every day, so I guess they would wash it out, put it out early till it dried, bring it back in, because every day around 3-ish it would pour down raining for about an hour, and that could just be the time that I went, so it might have just been rainy season then. It rained for about an hour or two, and then it would get really muddy. So you can imagine there's like red clay dirt, and it would get really muddy. So we had rain boots that we would have to wear every day, so we wouldn't be slipping and sliding and all that clay dirt. And yeah, it just was an experience. Their chalkboards were I need to send in another donation. I want to make sure I send in a donation every month, because they always are going to need it. But their chalkboard was so worn down that you could barely see the letters on it. It just was like, oh, it was sad, seeing her clothes kind of torn and stuff with holes in it and stuff. But so to answer your question, long answer. No, I'm not Kenyan, but I have a love for Kenya. Okay. God makes the final choice. It's not always what we want. Yes, 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 yes. Excuse me. I'm getting with all my distant family tomorrow. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's good. Yes, Chiefs, we're here with you. Our prayers are with you. Yeah. Any ethnic preference? Like, if you had a fantasy choice to go along with the accent you like, what you think? So, right now, the only one stuck in my head is Mufasa. Because I keep hearing the song. So, I guess if that would be the one right now, Mufasa. Because he has an accent. I think is he British? I think he might be British too. Once I've heard his actual accent, I think he might be. I think so. But that was a good question, the space between. Um, you are no lonely. God is with you. Yes, Chief is not lonely. God is with him. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. You trying to start some stuff. I see you. Okay, how about Asian accents? So it's interesting you say that because when I went to Kenya, I went with a group of Asians. I was like, how interesting is it that Asia goes with Asians to Africa? Hilarious. So it was fun. So everybody that I went with was literally Asian or came from Asia, except for my roommate was She was from Australia. Well, she's born in India, but she's been living in Australia. But she was the only one who wasn't, you know, Asian per se. But I guess India's in Asia, yeah. So I just thought that was so interesting, you know. I was like, my name is Asia, and they're Asian, and we're going to Africa. But yeah, and that was interesting. I definitely want to learn Mandarin though, because the kids spoke Mandarin. I'm sorry, the kids spoke Swahili, and that was a beautiful language. And then the Asians spoke Mandarin. So I was like, dang. And I laughed and I was like, this should be a series, right? Asia and the Asians go to Africa. It's like a whole thing. And then I was the only one from America. So I was like, man. Mm. I should have took more. I took some video, but I didn't take enough video, I don't think. A lot of my videos are, if you look at my channel, a lot of my videos are with the kids. Like they love to do YouTube videos and they loved a lot of dancing. So most of I probably have about 20 videos of them on my page. It was just dancing and stuff. Plant-based. You visited Kenya. Yes, I visited Kenya back in October of last year. You just missed my whole story. Aw. Yeah, I visited Kenya. I went to visit an orphanage. I did 10 days where I visited. Yeah, it was good. It was a lot of fun. I visited Kenya 4 months ago. Did you? What city did you go to? Because we flew into Nairobi and then we had to drive like 9 hours. You stayed for a month? Oh man, I know that was nice. Where were you at? Were you visiting like orphanage? Were you visiting family? Were you? Yeah. Were you? Is it like a mission trip or something or? Merciful Lord, turn toward us and listen to our prayers. Open the gates of paradise to your servant and help us who remain to comfort one another with assurances of faith. Yes, awesome. Yes. Until we all meet in Christ and are with you and with our loved one forever. Amen. Amen. Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisi, Iten, Nakuru. Wow. Oh, you were there for a long time then. You saw everything. So what was your experience like? Because I was only there for 10 days and you were there for a month. So what was your experience like? Because I was telling them on the last live about not having either where we stayed next door to them, but it had just been built. So we had some days with water, some days with electricity. Most of the time we never got both. So it was very interesting. They did have the well on the kid side, but of course, there's 300 kids. We're not taking any of their stuff. Plus, we were told not to drink the water. However, there was a spring that was about a 15-minute walk, and we would walk to the spring. We would, do our like meditation. We would pray over the water, give it to God, pray over it, and then we would drink it. And so that particular water we would drink, or we would have bottled waters, or we would fill up our bottles with that water. But outside of that, we weren't drinking any of their particular water. Now there was a spout outside, and we would, wash our clothes and kind of stuff like that. But yeah, it was a very interesting experience. And then I was telling them about how muddy it got over there. So if you're just joining us, I'm talking about my trip to Kenya, and it was very. Hi, Don. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I also rented a car for weeks. Okay, okay. And I wonder how long did you, how much was the car? What kind of car did you get? It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Nairobi was beautiful because Nairobi, we stayed at a hotel in Nairobi. And so Nairobi was nice. And then we took a 9-hour drive to the orphanage. So it was very, very far. It was way up like in the hills and stuff. But it was a beautiful experience to see how the other side of the world live. Well, some of the other people on the other side of the world. If orphanages are, they're orphans. So it was a beautiful experience. It was my second time to Kenya. I was training in Eldoret and Eton with elite marathoners. Ooh, okay. That is really cool. I have, my godmother loves marathons. She used to run them like, I think she's in marathon, is it Marathon Maniacs, I think, in America? But she runs them quite often. Now she doesn't do any more 26K because she's older now. She's in her 60s. But she does like 13s now. She does like 13Ks, which I think is still a lot. Is it 13K? Is that what it is now? Is that the half or is it 10K? I don't remember. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the half after that is. I know she does 5Ks, but those are way too easy for her. I think it's 13. Is it 13 or 10K? It's something like that. I only do 10K and half. Yeah. She does that too now. She was like, I'm getting older now and I'm tired. Because, the shin splints and all that stuff. I used to run when I was in high school. I ran track. I was not a sprinter per se. I was more like long distance. I would do the 400, the 4x4, and the 800. But I wasn't like a long distance runner like that. 10K and half marathons. Ooh. So how long does it take you on average to do a 10K? And then, you ever made an album on your own? No, I have never made an album on my own. I have done, I work for concerts. Like I do events all the time. So I work with the blues concert. I've been doing that since 2018. So that's where I do my music and stuff, but I don't necessarily do my own music. Are you trying to speak something into existence? Because I just got off a call with my vocal coach and she was like, you need to do more of this. You need to do more of that. I was like, I said, well, I went live. I've been going live every day. I think she wants me to be a singer. I think so. I have not heard that sign yet. The sign has not come to me yet. It has to be that the voice has to match in my ears and it has to sound good and it has to be a good delivery for me to say that I want to be that. Hi, I am lonely. How are you? I'm glad you could join us this evening. Let's see here. Have a good day. Oh, okay. Have a good day ahead of all distance. Thank you. Was that awesome? Yeah. Are you getting off awesome or you just was talking to Chief? I see all my regulars tonight. I love it. We are good. We are good over here. Z, you're getting kind of quiet. Q, you're quiet. Where y'all at? Okay, yes. I would love to hear your song, so I'm not the only one enjoying your angelic voice. Okay. I will think of something. I will think of something. I was debating whether or not to do like a like a separate community for my readings, because we were talking about last night about readings, and it's like you said, my voice, maybe reading out loud, maybe a separate community outside of YouTube, because certain books are copyrighted if they're within the 72-year time frame. If they're public domain, you can read them out loud, and then they're free to read anywhere. But certain books that people have created and stuff, if they're not within that time frame, you can't read them out loud, or you have to get permission from the author or the publisher and all that stuff. So but I would like to read out loud. So I'm playing with different things, either reading books out loud or apparently now singing. So we'll see what happens. I might have to put a poll out. Let me put a poll out. Give me 1 second. Let me read these comments, and then I'll put a poll out: singing or reading. Hold on. 10K. I normally run a 10K at a 7. Oh, okay, I'm about to say. Okay, so you meant 7 minutes. You mean like 7 minutes a mile? That's what you mean, right? Because I'm saying if you run 10K in 7 minutes, I was about to, I ain't gonna fall out. Okay, I normally run a 10K in 8:45 minute pace. I mix it up with sprinting and anaerobics. Anaerobics. What does anaerobic mean? Oh, what happened, dear? I'm sad. Why are you sad? I am lonely. Oh, what's wrong with your dad? Hi, Z. Okay, I'm glad you're back. Okay, my dad is sick. What's wrong with dad? I did not know books were copyrighted. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, so the way books are made is that generally up until the death of the author, and then I think 72 years after the death of the author, or is it the date they're published? I think it's the death of the author. Then they become public domain. So if you ever Google public domain, they'll tell you which books are about to be up for public domain. And then here's one thing you can do, like if you know it's a really good book, if you've heard of Think and Grow Rich, most people have heard it, most people have read it. It's a public domain book. However, public domain books, once they get released, if they're really good contenders, you can take that book and you can remake it, you can reprint it out, and then you can sell it for profit because it's public domain. So do with that information as you will. I was talking about digital products the other day. That is an easy one to do. Just letting you know. Okay. Let's see here. I did not know books were copyrighted. Luke on YouTube. Yes. So that's why sometimes you could, like, if I could read a public domain book. So if I can look for one that I know is public domain, I could read that one out loud. Let me see. Lonely, I saw your video. I was hoping things are better for you. Wait a minute, where we at? Wait. Wait. Hold on, wait. Okay, I saw your video. I was hoping things are better for you. Prayers for your dad. Okay. You did so. Oh, yes, everybody go follow I Am Lonely. Okay. Okay, understood. Have you consulted with a doctor? Yes, I'm doing better. Did you visit the Nairobi National Museum? I did not. I did not. Because our time was so short there. Like, 10 days sounds like a long time, but it's really not. Because if you fly into Nairobi, then the next day we drive 9 hours to the orphanage. You stay there, and then you have to leave early to drive back. Then you stay the night there, and then you leave. So it was like maybe I only probably stayed in Nairobi just like a few hours here on both ends. So it wasn't a really long time. But I do know the next trip that I did say that I was gonna spend at least a few days in Nairobi to really kind of get a sense of the city and the culture. Let's see here. Yes, I'm doing better. Yep, just lonely. Keep at it. Okay, he's been sick. Gotcha. Well, prayers that your father gets better. Yeah. It's been a little heavy. Yeah, I think I don't know if it's just the season or the fact that it's winter and it's cold. People are getting sicker. I'm not sure. Thank you, Q. You're just making my life easier. I'm glad I came across your live. Nothing ever happens by accident. Amen. I received that. Nothing happens by accident. Nothing is a coincidence. Thank you, Blue. Yeah. So that might be a good one. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I might do a video on that. Let me write that down so I don't forget. I love doing these lives because you give me so many ideas. So thank you for that. Okay. Video, public domain. Okay. I will post a video tomorrow. Yes. Yes, post a video. Okay. Hey, Eric. Oh, hi, Eric. Hello. What are your ideas? So, the idea that I had, I'm not sure if I'm guessing you're just joining us. The idea that I was talking about, the other day I was talking about digital products and how to make digital products. And I was telling you all that I'm hosting a masterclass for how to make digital products. However, on this call, we were just talking about books. And so what I said was, I would like to read books to you all. However, if I read them to you, I'm not able to, there's certain books that I can read and I can't read because they're copyrighted. And even though this is a live free platform, but because they're copyrighted books, you're not supposed to be able to read them out loud because somebody paid for them, they want you to pay. Otherwise, you have to get permission from the author or permission from the production company who made, or the publishing company, who made the book. However, there are public domain books, and these are books that have essentially timed out. So that means like after 72 years, they're timed out and they can go into, after 72 years, I believe it's after the death of the author, they are released into the public domain and then anybody has access to them. And because they have access to them, then you can read those online. And I was saying that because they're public domain, you can also resell them if you'd like to. So you could use that as a digital product. Let's say you don't know what product to make and you're not sure. You could use the public domain books as your resale and make it, just put a different cover on it, and then resell that back out you can make it like a digital book or you can make it a physical book. It's up to you, but you can go back and resell it. Or if you wanted to, just like we're talking about, you could potentially read it like an Audible and post it back out there. So there are a lot of ways to make additional income out there. And especially if you're a book lover and you're thinking about what to do and you're not sure, there are tons of public domain books out there. And a lot of them don't necessarily have audio, somebody reading the audio. Or you could potentially just do it on YouTube like I'm doing, except maybe you don't want to put your face on camera. Maybe you just want to do the audio, and you could just read the book and then post it on your YouTube channel, and then people could listen to it like that. So there's a lot of ways to make extra income on YouTube. So I think I might make a video on that. I think it might be kind of good. Let me see. Ebooks. Yes, ebooks. Ebooks are good. Ebooks are good. I love books. I love, love, love books. Oh, so how about today? Where was I at? Oh, so I go on my walks every day. I don't know if I've told y'all about my awareness. This is something that I do. I make sure that I go outside and I'm always walking because I'm always looking. My eyes are always open. My ears are open to see what I can find, what speaks to me, what like source, spirit, God, whatever guidance I'm looking for. And I just always am curious to see what comes out for the day. So today I was walking and I heard like a voice that says, you need to cross the street. Now, generally when I walk on the same side of the street, either left or right, depending on wherever I'm feeling. But I don't necessarily cross the street because you have to, it's a traffic light. So you got to cross about, 4 or 5 lanes of traffic and stuff. And then the light's really short. So I don't really like to have to run across the street, right? Yes, thank you, Eric. Just for you, Eric. Just for you. So I heard this voice that said, you need to cross the street. And so I said, okay. So I crossed the street and then I heard, okay, now cross over again. Now, because I'm on the side street. Now I'm across the street on the side, but I need to cross over the smaller street. Okay, so I do that. And then I look up and there's a library. Ah, yes. So I was so excited. And so I don't live on this side, by the way. I'm just visiting. So, and I was like, oh my God, there's a library. So I walked in the library. It was a beautiful library. It's like a nice, cute, quaint library. And then I, was walking around, kind of looking at all the books and stuff. I took a couple of pictures. And then I was on my way out. And as I was coming out, I turned and they had a vending machine. And I was like, they have a vending machine? Let me go see what's in the vending machine. Now, the funny thing is, I had passed the gas station on the way, and I said, on the way back, I'll get my favorite snacks. And so, right now, my favorite snacks are the Fritos that are like the barbecue ones, and they kind of look like little twists. Those are my favorite snacks right now. So I said, well, I'll go back and I'll get those on the way back. Well, when I was at the library and I saw the vending machine, I looked in the vending machine and they had my snacks. And they were $1.75. And at the gas station, they're $2.70. So I was like, yes, I got it for cheaper and without tax. Oh, this is great. So I had a good day. And I was like, all that because I listened to my intuition and it told me to cross the street. And I would have never known that the library was there. I would have never known that my snacks was tax-free if I had not crossed the street. So I said all that to say, listen to your awareness. Q said, haha, nice. Okay. Luke says, always listen to your intuition. You never know what kind of blessings you will get. Yes, Blukey, yes. Exactly. Okay. I would really enjoy working with your digital products. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I will do a masterclass on it very, very soon. So I think the link is in the description. Yeah. Okay, I am putty in your delicate hands. Eric in these hands. I should have got my water. I'm always forgetting my water. It's over there. But we've got about 10 more minutes together. Yeah, it's 50 minutes. We've been going for a little while. So what kind of awareness have y'all noticed? Or do y'all follow your intuition? Do y'all hear things? Do you see things? Do things come up for you? I'm curious. Because I hear it a lot, but mine is, you know, I've been working at it for a while though. I do a lot of journaling and meditating, so I'm just curious if you hear yours, or do you feel that intuition? My intuition always keeps me out of harm's way. Oh, that's good. That's good. So you get that like gut feeling, right? Yeah. I'm really attracted by your hand gestures. Thank you, Eric. Eric. Oh my goodness. Only Eric says that stuff. Okay. That's good, Luke. That's really good. What about you, Q? Um, Eric, do you have any intuition? Z. Q, we love you. Yes, we do. We love Q. He's kind of quiet tonight. He must be busy. Let's see. Hip hop. Let's do Love by Thought. Okay. Can't say I'm as in tune with my awareness as you are, but I'm decisive, and every decision feels like it comes from a place of primal knowing. Okay. Is that Leo mentality? Is that what that is? That primal knowing? Will you please examine your palms? Oh, folding clothes, being procrastinating. I did laundry earlier today. I did. I like laundry. I think it's very soothing. I also like the way that it smells. I like fresh clothes. I like the way it smells. Yeah. You will feel me. Okay. Okay, hip hop. See, you're taking the fun out of it. The folding clothes part may be a little monotonous and a little like boring, but I like, so I used to be, and I'm a little weird, but I used to like going to the laundromat. I used to like going to laundromat because there are like so many washers and dryers, right? And then I would put myself in the dryer, and I would go back, or put myself in the washer, and I'd go back, sit in the car and listen to my audiobooks, right? Either I'm working on my agenda, like, okay, figuring out what I'm gonna do, my to-do list, some stuff, or I would listen to my audiobooks, and then when the stuff would finish, and I would fold them, then that's when I would, bring my audio, headphones in, and fold inside and stuff. But yeah, I like I don't know, I think it's, I don't know, like the freshness of it, the sounds of the I don't know, it's just like a different, it's weird, but it's just like the atmosphere is just very soothing to me. And yeah, I mean, I haven't been in years, but I enjoyed going to the laundromat. And I know that sounds so weird, but I really did. And then here's the thing, you actually do all of your laundry at the right time. All at one time, you get it done, and then you're done with it. as opposed to probably Q, because I don't know how long that laundry been sitting in that dryer. And it's probably been sitting there for a while because you probably have been, like you said, you've been procrastinating all day or maybe a couple days. But see, if you go to the laundromat, you get it done all at one time and then you're done. I love my hands. Thank you, Eric. There's always, there always is Q or in the soothe and soothing. Okay, Hip Hop said, enjoying this moment with Magic Love. Thank you. Hey, Robert, how are you? Do you enjoy filing your nails to pass the time? And I actually did paint them today because they were looking a little rough. You can't probably tell. They still look rough because I don't know if I told, I think I told you last night, I split my nail. It was really, really bad. And so I took off all of my fake nails, and because it split so bad, I have to let this grow all the way out, and it's been about 3 or 4 weeks now, and it's gonna take a while for this to grow back correctly. So I don't want to paint them and get new nails. So I just put some clear on them, and then I'm gonna leave this one as is until it grows out because I do not want to put any nail polish on right now. Let's see. I'm back like I never left. Did you miss me? Hello, Holy Mindset. We did miss you. I am seeing all of my regulars tonight. I love this. Okay, that intuition of yours is calling me out. Yeah, because I know. That's what happens when you let laundry sit for days. Yeah, that's why I went to the laundromat. I enjoyed it. Okay. Fing. What does that mean, Fing? What else do you enjoy? What else do you enjoy that you would consider a weird quirk? I feel like do I enjoy pushing down my cuticles? I don't really have any. Probably because they cut them already. So I don't do a lot of pushing in my cuticles. I always felt like that was like you're not supposed to do that, I think they say. I don't know. This looks so weird. I don't know. What other quirks? The laundry one is the only one I could think of right now, but you have to give me a minute. I have to ponder these questions that Q be asking me. Q, what is a quirk that you have, sir? That you enjoy? Does anybody have any weird quirks that they enjoy? I'm giving it back to you all. No, you're not supposedly can get them infection or something like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I don't try to push them back too often. So yeah, I posed the question to you all. What weird quirks do you have that you enjoy? Outside of, I would say Eric's weird quirk is he likes hands. So that's Eric's. I'm attracted by the way you mold your arms. Yes, that's Eric's. Who else has a quirk? I said I was gonna put this poll up here too. Highlight to save your channel as unlisted. I don't even know what that means. At least 1 minute video needs to start as a highlight. I have no idea what that means. I did a poll yesterday. How did I do that? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, question and answer. Let me see. Do you have a weird? was gonna, let me see. I can't get rid of it. Okay, let's see here. I enjoy watching manicures on live broadcasts. Interesting. Very interesting. Things I thought were weird are normal nowadays. I was always relaxed by the humming of machines, ACs, washing machines, etc. Now there are YouTube channels dedicated to things like that. Really? Now I know that there are like meditation and all that stuff, but I don't know that I've ever heard like a machine. I do have a friend that does like printing, like stitching and embroidery, and I know he has a channel that does that. However, I've not heard of like just washing machines though. Is it really? I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset about it though. But I think because I'm an auditory person, I like to hear things. I think that would kind of be soothing too. Like, you know, hearing the ocean, hearing the birds, hearing chimes. I do have a friend that does, like, if you were into subliminals, she does personalized subliminals. So what you would do is you would say whatever your affirmations are, like, let's say you're looking to get a job or something. You say, you know, I am making so and so much money in this job, and I am doing this, and I am doing that, and I am, you know, whatever you would say around that job that you're looking for and you're looking to attract, and you would take it to her. She would take it and put it on a audio track with the correct frequency, because apparently there is gamma waves, and there's all different types, alpha waves, and all different types of frequency for you to pick up on when you sleep, and for it to like really penetrate your subconscious. And then you listen to it every night, and you hear how, oh, it's good. It's really good. Let me see if I got one of mine. Should be listening. Shouldn't be telling y'all this. Let me see. I have my forgiveness one. So you can't hear like you can hear it, right? So under this is my voice, but it's so low that you can't hear it on here. But if I'd like to sleep with it, it would soothe me. And it soothes me because it's my voice under this track. Now, if it were you probably could listen to it and it probably would be soothing. But it's not as soothing as it would be if it was your actual voice. And so that's the sweet spot, and that's what's such a good thing about hers is she'll cater it just to yours. So you'll give her the audio, and then she'll put it on the track. Let's see here. Hey, Craig. Hello, Malu. How are you? You guys should make a small video about how to enter the live. What do you mean? You couldn't get on? I used to hum when the vacuum cleaner is on. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I love certain sounds. So in the beginning, before I got, very early on in the live, we were talking about different accents, and I told them that one of my favorite accents is like British accents because I love the sound of it. And I'm very much listen to books on Audible, and that's just how I learn. I learn by hearing first and then by seeing. So, and there are a lot of different people who are like that as well. Samsung shout out. Hi, Samsung. Hi, Craig. Nails are really nail care really attracts me on YouTube broadcasts. Okay. I see. Let me see. Himothy, hello, how are you? Hello, Himothy. I'm glad you came to meet us, or came to visit us this evening. Thanks, your hand gestures. What is your voice saying under that? That was forgiveness. So that was me. So I was forgiving myself. So, good question. So, forgiveness is one of the tracks that she offers, and it's because so many people are so hard on themselves, right? Most people won't talk about it, but everybody usually has negative thoughts about themselves. I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not skinny enough, I'm just all the things that we talk about in our heads, right? And so we spend most of our day doubting ourselves instead of picking ourselves up, instead of talking good about ourselves. So that forgiveness track is literally me talking about, I forgive myself for not putting myself first. I forgive myself for not loving myself enough. I forgive myself for not, and you're not supposed to say not, but I forgive myself for being a people pleaser, stuff like that. And so those were things that I mentioned on there. And so that's what's laying underneath there. And then, like, if I'm feeling down or I'm feeling a little sad or I just feel like my energy is off, I will play that. Like, either I'm like when I'm in the shower, because that's that water, and then it's also my voice, and I hear that. Or I'll play it before I go to bed, or while I'm sleeping, or if I'm trying to meditate, I'll play that, and that usually will raise up my vibrations. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks for treating me to your hand gestures. You're welcome. What used to attract me was a woman with what used to attract me was a woman with long socks or garden hat and glasses. I love that. I love socks, by the way. I wear socks everywhere. My socks right now are ankle socks, but because it is winter, I am very much a like these are my socks for winter. This is me all winter. Love socks. And garden hat and glasses. That's so interesting. But that is a weird quirk. D's nuts. Keep doing you, sis. Thank you so much. Okay, excuse me. Coley says hello. Hello. Is it Mahendra? Mahendra? Hello, Mahendra. I am too good look. I don't okay. And this says Eric says I am attracted by your conservative nails. Thank you. I've detached from negative self-talk with the notion we are not our thoughts, but the observer of our thoughts. Yes. Yes. Putting socks on now for you. Yes, you need to. It's cold outside. It's very chilly. It's winter. I wear socks year round. I don't really like to wear bare feet, put my bare feet on the ground, unless I'm grounding outside. Now, if I'm grounding outside, I will sit up under, like if I didn't go to the library today, I would have sat up underneath a tree, and then I would put my bare feet in the ground. And so I do that from time to time. But other than that, I like to have socks on my feet. What is your glove size? I have no idea. I guess small. I don't know. Q is funny. Yes, Blue Key is hilarious. So, hilarious. All right. I got like one more minute and I'm going to hop off of here because it's late and I want to go to sleep. So, any other questions? Thank you all for joining tonight. Thank you for attending. I love all your questions. I love seeing and hearing from you. And I will post the poll tomorrow about singing versus audio. And then I'll do a video about about how to do a digital product with public domain books. I think that is going to be fun. I really like that idea, actually. Maybe I need to do I need to do something on that. I like that idea. I love that idea, actually. Okay, you should get, so thank you to who said that idea. That was a good idea. Yeah. Public domain books. Okay, you should get those hospital socks. More of a grip. You don't slip. Yes, I have a couple. Well, no, I don't have them in here. Not right now. But I did have a couple of socks like that. Yeah. Or I should say, yeah. Maybe, yeah. Please describe your long fingers. I don't know what that means. Okay. Book gathering. Yes. I like that idea. I'm definitely going to do that for sure. Get us yeah. So I got it down in my notes to make a video about public domain books that you could resell for a profit as a digital book. So I will definitely get that out this week. I thank you so much for joining. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. Okay. If you had to narrow it down to one, what trait do you find most attractive in men? Vulnerability. Eric is one of a kind, yes. I would say vulnerability. So, yeah. Just be yourself. All right. I love you all.